back to another episode. Actually, another first episode of This is the Police. This should be episode 1, as looks like the city's falling apart in the background. That's interesting. Start a new game. No. This would not be the same as the trailer, just because that save file got corrupted and I wasn't able to continue on that. So we'll see what gets done. I'm not gonna sweat on anything that I've already played so far because I'm not a jackass.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Like it.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor offers officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise to you? Nah. Go ahead, answer. Nope. I don't know. Maybe. There you go. There's my answer. You're welcome, jackasses.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Like Kendrick's like ass whooping.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
It sounds
Quit
real
smoking up
busy.
the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
That's great. And demonetize.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Now that's ironic. Only assholes join the mafia. True? Nah, I didn't say that one. Oh, the street's clear cleaner. That's great. Alright, wow. Are we driving a Ford?
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some
it's
kind
like
of
high school.
stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing?
Ooh.
Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together.
Look,
The only people eating
looks
here
like
are
no one
ghosts.
has ice in this game, so that doesn't seem to be the problem.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright. I don't think it's because I've gone through this whole game fully. I know mostly a lot of this stuff, but I just haven't gone through the whole thing. Receive, I know. You're gonna be fired soon. Or killed. If he just goes like the first recording. That didn't go out so well. I hope you die, actually. Or if he's quit. So I don't have to hold on to you no more. Oh, that was rude to put up on my map. Wow. Cause, yeah, I don't understand how this works. Yeah. Close. You two should get it done. No problem.
311A in progress.
I hope you guys get it done. I'm not saying price because I'm waiting for a certain call where she will normally quit. Yeah, that was an easy jump. This is the best time to train up you guys. That's fine. You want to train people? It's the best time to do it because once these beginning missions are easy. So, that's fine. Good. I could have waited. Yeah, for a second. Let's wait for our next call. Hopefully you get back in time.
Got a situation here.
Yeah, I think they'll make it back in time. Oh wow, okay. That's not gonna go well. Selma's gonna die. Oh shit. Those two are not gonna make it. Well, but we just killed a cop. Guaranteed.
412A
I prefer them to be unharmed than dead. I never really had any time to see. Yeah, that should be fine.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Ooh, music changed.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies.
So I only
Hardly
just
needs
arrest
to
him.
intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes
Good
mistake
for
his
him.
quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
That's tough.
In 4 weeks,
Not my
Sand
problem.
killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yeah, that's what you think. Ooh, day 3. Ooh, retirement day. Construction of cinema museum. Postponed again. And a singer coming to free work. Alright. And back in our Ford F-150 that doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Good times to charm. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm not planning on keeping any of you two, so, that's fine. Probably get off of you guys. You. The reason I'm putting these two, because these two were the lowest I'm planning on keeping. These guys are probably on fire. I go to this until I get something better. So watch this be copyrighted. It's hire fire cops. That sounds great. Honestly, it'd be better for shift B. Ooh, fire.
U11 in progress.
Venism. If I get 3 per one, I'll send. Let's see. Yeah, like this. I'll do this, this, then birch.
just what they mean. Gotta be bold, the whole sweet ginger green. She's sweeter than Sue and Georgia Brown. Beats Lulu too.
1210 in
When
progress.
she's back in town, now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's a dancing queen, fit for a king. Swing sweet ginger green.
I'll send you. Because I'm pretty sure you quit. That's great. I'm pretty sure they're low enough level they'll just quit the job if they go to some events like this. Yeah, I've told you.
Progress.
Alright.
Now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's just a dancing.
I'm not saying Stovall because he's just one better enough.
Swing sweet
But just in case he gets sent off, you know, he can pretty much handle himself just in case it's just him and Birch. You know.
411 complete.
Get those guys getting better.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here. 1111B complete.
Yeah. It'll end the day. I think I'll do one more shift as I have two people who just quit. One quit and one retired. Let's try famous. Oh. That's great. Yeah, I forgot to tell you it's feminist in this game. Terrifying.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but He'll be back
Cougar.
chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course
Impossible.
means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Ring ring.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving
He's
me,
like 60.
I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible
How
from
old
you.
is
Just
her?
don't let me die out here, okay?
Interesting. We shall start today. Let me see what else we got. No. Just stick with Junior Real. I need 2 people for shift A. Right? Yeah. There you go. Alright. I need one of you guys for shift A as well. There you go.
12 in progress.
Come on. Like awesome with you. That's nice. Forgot? Not gonna happen. You went with that said, I just said fire all black cops. Forgot that I let you detect this. I'm retarded.
113 in progress.
Ha! Oh! Have fun!
12
Oh, man. Yeah, close. So great. Investigations, you, detectives. Yeah, you guys offer that case, so have fun. Wait. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm struggling on this one. Just realized I'm only gonna have 4 cops. Ooh, that's terrifying.
12 tenants. We've got a situation here. 113B complete.
Right. Price. Sorry. you just have to go. You just gotta go. I don't really want you around. What's this? We'll send you there. Hopefully not quit. You quit. Oh, I think there's... Yeah. There's more people here, so it's fine. I'll send Price on one more job. If another job pops up. I'll worry about that later. You guys worry about that, so let's just... We'll send you 3. What should be the last job of the day? Oh, no, there you go. Fight. Excuse me. Oh, man. What? Holy crap. You can take the day off. Man, wow, you are fast from that. No, sorry, Bryce. It was your last day. Son of a bitch.
We have a situation here. 311A complete.
Come on, there's 3 of you. One of you's your guy. I feel bad for you.
311A complete.
Wait. Officers are harmed. That's what we like to see. Well, guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.